Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Kaizo playthrough. This is part 48, and this episode we're here ready to probably go ahead and take down, possibly, the captain of Team Aqua, Archie. Now, this episode, it's gonna be interesting, right? The first time we fight him, I'm not expecting much, okay? I want everyone, so that we're all on the same page here, to know that we are not gonna be going into this fight the first time thinking about victory. Okay, the first time we go into this fight, we're going to be thinking about strategy. What Pokemon are decent against what Pokemon, what does he lead with, stuff like that. I mean, we're coming into it without our Swallow being burnt, which means the Swallow basically hits, like a wet noodle, which just isn't really going to cut it when we're trying to beat the leader of Team Aqua. And to be honest, even the admin was quite a tough fight. Some of these grunts have been quite a tough fight, so we're going to lead probably with Ludicolo, because it has Swift Swim, it's got that grass typing, I'm expecting water types. I'm also going to lead with... could lead with Swallow, as it is going to do absolutely nothing. But honestly, does it really matter what we lead with? Considering we don't know what we're up against, I might just keep it like this, rather than changing anything around. I will admit, at the moment, I am in a decent mood, alright? But I imagine that is going to deteriorate really, really quickly when I have to run back through this entire area again, and I have to run through those puzzles again, because that's just not going to be fun. It's just not going to be fun. This was also the puzzle I was thinking about in last episode, when I got to the admin. I was thinking of this puzzle. This is the puzzle. This was the thing I was thinking about, because you can make it really pretty looking. Look at that. Boom. Nice and symmetrical. This is my favorite puzzle in, like, all of Pokemon, I think. It's a simple puzzle, but I like it. It's hardly even a puzzle at this point, but... Earthquake? Earthquake! Nice. Okay, that's quite good. I don't think we want to put it on anyone at the moment. Especially considering that Metagross has Earth Power, and that's pretty much as powerful as its physical in this game. And I don't think that anyone else is really going to utilize it too well. Kip could do well with Earthquake for sure, but it's got 4 HMs, so that's not the dream. So I don't think we're going to be teaching that to anyone at the moment, but that's something we can consider for the future. That could be really, really good on someone. So, Archie. Ah, boy, Archie. Hold it right there. I don't want to. I want to run away. Let me run away. Let me activate the orb and run. I don't want to fight you. I really don't. You're gonna have a Kyogre. You're gonna have 6 legendaries. So it was you after all. Behold. See how beautiful it is? The sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre? I've waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. And now we die. Now we lose. Now we lose this fight. Alright, let's learn. Let's learn. To be honest, I say that Swallow is useless, but honestly, if it could get... Oh, yeah, Swallow's useless. Okay, alright, never mind. I was going to say some good stuff, and now it's just all down the drain. I was kidding about the 6 legendaries thing. I was kidding. I was kidding. I didn't actually want to see this. So Raikou's got Thunder, and Suicune's, got Stab. It might even have Swift Swim. If they gave Vaporeon Swift Swim... I looked through a list of Pokemon to get Swift Swim, by the way, and it's mostly the hidden ability Pokemon with Swift Swim that I've been seeing that I was getting confused about. But there have been straight-up cases like Vaporeon where the Pokemon just doesn't get Swift Swim, and that does bother me a little bit. So I think I fake out Raikou for sure, right? Raikou is terrifying, and I Earth Power it. Metagross might be a decent lead here, because this, depending on how much this Earth Power does, this could be really good. I don't think Suicune has anything that can one-shot me. Carmine's scary, though. Carmine's really scary, though. Okay. Alright, maybe that's something to prioritize a little bit more than what I just did, but sure. Earth Power does around half. Okay, that's not great. Let's see if Ludicolo outspeeds Suicune, so that we can see if we can outspeed and if it has Swift Swim and all that good stuff, and we will try and Earth Power the Raikou again. It probably won't go that nicely. I'm expecting to hit by, like, a Hydro Pump and a Thunder? Yeah, that Magical Leaf did a whole whopping nothing. There's a Thunder. Onto Ludicolo, I'll take it, sure. Ludicolo is pretty useless right now. I don't think this is its dream situation. And Suicune sets up a second Carmine. That is absolutely terrifying. Okay. Yep, I hate the fact that it's setting up Carmines. I do. However, it doesn't look like it has Swift Swim, which honestly, thank whatever. You know, just please no more Swift Swim. Okay. Metagross. Metagross Showdown. Interesting. The Metagross Showdown, huh? Sadly, I don't have any, like, status right now, so I can't really do anything to the Suicune to stop it. All I can really do is use Thief on it and try and take away what I'm assuming is going to be a Lumberry, while I Earth Power the Metagross on the other side and hope that mine is faster because we have the same level. Meaning, it's going to come down to IVs, and I doubt I have a perfect 31 IV Metagross in speed. But, you know, I can dream. It'd be great if we do. We win the speed tie in that case, that'd be nice. So I think I go into maybe Swallow here. If we assume that this is when Swallow has Guts and I can Facade the Suicune, that wouldn't be awful. That wouldn't be awful. It would be decent. Mega Sludge Bombs my Swallow. That's not what I was expecting, but Endeavor could be really good now. That's what I was going to say before, like, you know, Raikou and Suicune came onto the screen when I was talking about how Swallow could be good. Swallow could be great if it can get a really good Endeavor off onto a Pokemon. This might be its time. Especially with the extra poison damage, that actually might help me. As stupid as that sounds, but we can Endeavor the Suicune and get a lot of damage off onto it, and I want to Earth Power the Metagross again. Because I do want the Metagross to go away. This should take the Suicune pretty low. Takes it really low, actually, and we get Hydro Pump. Can I live a Hydro Pump? I know it's +2, but I'm tanky-ish. Oh my god, okay, yeah, that's not okay. That is not okay. I bring in... Swallow's probably going to get taken out, right? So I'm going to bring in... Kit first. It has the Swift Swim, just in case it goes for something weird. Meteor Mash. On Swallow. Okay, alright. You know, that's... Honestly, I would have loved to Endeavor the Metagross as well, or just take out the Suicune or something, but this is fine. I mean, it's a test run, so that's why I'm saying it's fine, but we can bring in Scizor, and it can hit Metagross with an X-Scissor, I guess. It's not the dream situation, but, I mean, we'll have to make do. So we can X-Scissor... Or do we want to double into this slot? No, this Metagross is too scary. I really have to hope that this Strength takes out Suicune. It's on the physical side, which didn't get boosted. We'll try it. Metagross protects. Okay, I don't know if I'm happy about that. Strength does not KO, so therefore I am not happy about that. Okay, alright, yeah, that Strength not KOing, that really sucks. That's really bad. That's so weak. That's actually so weak. That hit so pathetically. So I'm assuming that Suicune doesn't have War Absorb, you know, that'd be weird. So I am going to Surf twice. Right? That should take out the Suicune, and it should also take out the Metagross, I assume. I could be wrong on that, and it also should do a little bit of damage to whatever comes off on the side. Which is Dragonite. Okay, we're seeing a very scary team. You know, 2 legendaries and then 2 pseudo-legendaries. That's not what I love to see. I'm struggling to really think of how we win this fight, but you know, I don't think just putting Guts onto Swallow is gonna make this winnable. Crazy, I know, but I don't think Guts alone is gonna make this fight a winnable fight. That Surf didn't even take out the Metagross. Okay. And Fund is probably gonna one-shot us. Okay, well, what did we learn? We learned that Kaizo Emerald is a dumb game. We already knew that. We learned that this is gonna be really, really tough. This might take a good few attempts for me, but I will go get all of my Pokemon set back up, and honestly, I don't know if I really want the Ludicolo. Ludicolo didn't do much for us, and I didn't see Swift Swim Pokemon, meaning speed is actually relevant again. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that we have Zangoose back on our team instead of Ludicolo. It had its, you know, reasonable uses. Obviously, if there's like a Swift Swim Omastar in the back, I'm going to regret doing this. But honestly, Zangoose is always, you know, a decent option. It's a decent option. It means we won't get that fake out on the first turn, but also, considering that Suicune set up Calm Minds in the first turn, it's probably not a great idea to use fake out on it anyway. Breloom doesn't bring anything particularly useful against any of the Pokemon we saw. Suicune is going to have Ice Beam for me. Raikou just doesn't care. It's a Raikou. Dragonite can bop me. Breloom can bop me. Breloom can bop me? Dragonite can bop me. Metagross can bop me if I'm referring to Breloom. So there's no point in bringing that. Arcanine just isn't worth it with the Rain Up. The Intimidate could be kind of nice against, you know, Metagross. No, it can't. There's Clear Body. Yeah, you know what? Zangoose is just the option, really, isn't it? Donphan, theoretically, is really good against the Pokemon we saw, other than Suicune. So if we were to get rid of Suicune, and it was to be Raikou and Metagross in, and we were to get an Earthquake off, that could be huge for Donphan. Meaning that this is some potential. Plus it would have Ice Shard for the Dragonite. There's some potential in Donphan. There is some potential in Donphan. It would mean I would have to get rid of someone. Ideally that would be Poliwrath, which, you know, we can't because we need the HMs to get there. But it's something we can consider. We can consider Poliwrath. For now, we're going to stick with this team. I'm going to go and burn my Pokemon, and we're going to give it another attempt. If we go into this attempt and we find that there is a perfect opportunity where Donphan would be useful, we might have to switch it up again, because to be honest, I'm not confident that we are going to win on our second attempt. Either way, to the future. Alright, after a long waddle back for all of those puzzles, including that stupid water puzzle that even once I've done once, I still hate that puzzle because it's just so hard to see. We are back at Archie, who, you know, promptly beat us to a pulp. And I'm honestly expecting the second attempt to go a similar way, but I'm hoping that we get to see the two Pokemon in the back that he didn't show last time. That's our aim. You know, we're going to take some baby steps with this so I don't completely lose my sanity like last episode, and we have to think about how we're going to lead off. So, we know for a fact that Suicune can set up Calm Minds. I don't love the idea of it setting up Calm Minds. However, I don't really know how I stop that. I feel like Raikou is just the scarier Pokemon out of the two. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should think of Suicune as scary because it gets Stab Rain Boost. You know, that's terrifying. But Raikou also gets 100% accurate Thunders. Meaning, I don't really know how to deal with it. I think leading with Zangoose for a Crush Claw onto someone while they're trying to set up could be good. Whether that's while the Suicune's setting up, we attack the Raikou, or whether that's while, you know, Raikou bops something, I get an attack off onto Suicune. I don't really know, but I'm thinking that's a plan. And honestly, maybe we keep Metagross in front. Metagross does have some use later on, for sure. Metagross definitely has use later on, as it can do really, really well against the other Metagross. Debatable, actually, you know, it did kind of get bopped, but it can do decently against the other Metagross. It can 2-hit KO it. It can do decently against Dragonite. I don't know the last two Pokemon in the back, but having Steel types is kind of handy. So I kind of want Patches around the Dragonite. Bear with me here, I need to actually think this through a little bit. We're giving the second attempt a little bit more of a thought process now that we know what they can lead with. Patches is really good against Dragonite. Really, really, really good, because Ice Beam will completely demolish it. However, it can't come in at the time when Metagross is around, because Metagross will demolish Patches. So maybe the plan is leaving the Suicune on the field until at least the Dragonite comes out, because Suicune doesn't bop Patches. Meaning if Dragonite and Suicune are on the field at the same time, Patches can come out and kind of do really well against both. I don't know how we're gonna get to that situation, but you know, Patches would do good against both then. I don't know who I'd have beside Patches. Let's just go into this with what we have again, okay? You know, our aim for this second attempt is to see the next two Pokemon, okay? How hard can that be? Right, how hard can that really be? It'll be fine. We just Crush Claw Raikou, probably. I think Raiku's scarier still. Especially if we're... I mean, from what we've seen, Suicune Calm Mind's turn 1. There's no guarantee it'll do it again. But that is a turn where it isn't attacking and bopping something that I can attack and bop something. If I can take out Raikou turn 1, I'll feel a lot safer. Maybe. If we can Crush Claw though, we can Earth Power into Raikou. Raikou, please don't have Protect. Raikou used Thunder. Please don't one-shot me. It shouldn't one-shot me. Okay, it doesn't completely one-shot me. That's good at least. That is good. Crush Claw does a respectable amount back. And Hydro Pump... Okay, so no Calm Mind. No Calm Mind and Zangoose is already gone, but we lost Zangoose for a Raikou. Just saying, that's not the worst trade. I'm actually going to bring in Kip here. Because I don't know what's going to come out in place of this Raikou, and I don't know if I want Patches in here, or if I want something else. Because if Metagross comes out and I brought out Patches right here, I'd feel awful. If Dragonite comes out right here, I'm going to regret everything. Don't be Dragonite. Metagross. Okay, that's good. That's actually what I did want to see, because it's scary. So the question is, what do I do here? I've got to this point. Now what? I'm gonna actually Rock Smash the Suicune, I think, and try and get a defense drop so Swellow can Facade it. And then I'm gonna try and Earth Power the Metagross. The Metagross mirror matchup is an interesting one. It is an interesting one. I don't know how I feel about it. If I was a couple levels higher, I'd feel a lot better about it. We do get a defense drop, that's huge. That's huge. That means Facade is gonna do a really, really nice chunk. I don't know if it'll one-shot, because it's still a Suicune. If we can get another defense drop, it definitely should. Which would be amazing. I'm just really hoping that they double into Kip and not Metagross. If they double into Metagross, things get scary. Do I want to Rock Smash Metagross? Try and get a defense drop on there. Suicune's scary, it has a Calm Mind up. I'm going to Rock Smash Suicune again and hope we get another drop there, and I'm going to Earth Power the Metagross again. Metagross double protects and succeeds. Has the AI failed to double protect in this entire game? Because I genuinely don't think they have. Hidden Power onto Kip. I'm okay with that. It doesn't KO, which honestly I kind of wish it did so I could bring in Swellow. Like, I do want to bring in Swellow. I do. That would have been a great turn to bring in Swellow and Facade the Suicune. I would have enjoyed that, but okay. Considering how much that Rock Smash did, I don't know if Facade KOs. I don't want to waste a turn using Rock Smash on Suicune when I could potentially get a drop onto this Metagross, which would help out my Metagross a lot. I'm going to actually attack the Metagross, assuming that Facade is going to KO Suicune. Suicune's a bulky, bulky boy, okay? I am not underestimating the bulk of Suicune. It has like base 100 HP and 115s in its defenses. It's a bulky boy. I think with a defense drop, Facade should KO from there, as it even has a little bit of damage taken. So I'm going to Rock Smash the Metagross and Earth Power the Metagross, as it definitely cannot protect this time. Give me a defense drop. No defense drop, that's a shame. It does have Clear Body, I don't know if that... It probably does stop the defense drop actually, which is a shame. But... Meteor Mash hits Kip. Kip goes down. Don't Hydro Pump. Don't Hydro Pump. Don't Hydro Pump. I really do feel like I have to bring in Swellow here. Please don't Hydro Pump Swellow, actually. That'd be even worse. We get our Earth Power off, which we saw did around half. So, you know, we know how much that does. A crit would have been real nice, but... Did Suicune Calm Mind again and I not notice? That might have happened. I don't know, I was so focused on my HP bars, I didn't even look anywhere else. But we can Facade Suicune, and I can Earth Power Metagross. That's just what we have to do, I think. Right, Facade. How much is this going to do? One defense drop. Yes, that's really good. Okay, alright, that's the 2 legendary dogs down. I like that a lot. What is coming out in return? Dragonite. Okay. I really, really, really want to take out this Metagross so I can bring in Patches. That Meteor Mash is 100% going to KO me, but I'm going to KO the Metagross in return. I don't love that trade, because Swellow's really, really good, but as far as trades go, it's okay. If there's, like, a Starmie in the back, for example, and I save my Scizor till the end, that would be great. But we're gonna see one Pokemon we didn't see before. So let's see what the next Pokemon that comes out is. Plus we have Ice Beam for Dragonite. This isn't the worst attempt. It's not the worst attempt. We see Quillfish come out. Quillfish. I'm not super afraid of Quillfish. I'm gonna Ice Beam Dragonite, and I'm gonna Psychic Quillfish. Or am I gonna Meteor Mash Dragonite in case we don't KO? That Dragonite could have Earthquake. 2 Earthquakes would be really scary. I could Psychic Dragonite in case it doesn't KO. I don't have to use Meteor Mash. It would be a lot stronger. But this is our second attempt. I'm going to Psychic the Dragonite in case Ice Beam doesn't KO. In fact, wait. Is Metagross going to outspeed? I need to check speed tiers. Hold on, I need to check speed tiers of my own Pokemon real quick. I should know this. Patches, you are 106, Metagross is 115. Okay, so Metagross goes first. That's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. I'm going to completely go under the assumption that Ice Beam isn't going to KO, and I'm going to Ice Beam Meteor Mash the Dragonite. Quillfish sets up a Swords Dance, you know? That's scary, but I'm not super against that. That's fine. That's fine. Kinda scary, but it didn't, you know, bop my team with an Earthquake or anything. Draco Meteor hits Patches. Patches can live that. Patches lives that decently. It does live that decently. Okay. And we're going to Meteor Mash and Ice Beam, which is 100% going to take out the Dragonite, and we're going to have 3 Pokemon against 2. This is technically... We also get an attack boost, which is also really good. This is decent. Please let the last Pokemon be a Starmie. Please, if it's a Starmie, I'll be so happy. I'll feel so confident in Scizor against Starmie. Please be a Scizor. Please, Starmie. Kingdra. Okay, not a Starmie. That's a shame. That is a shame. I would have really, really liked it to be a Starmie. That'd be so good for us. But we can Thunderbolt you, and honestly, I am also going to Earth Power you, I think. Just double into Quillfish. Yeah. Yawn. That's fine. Wait, isn't that like instant sleep in this game? Yeah, okay, that's not quite as fine. We're still gonna hit. Also, Gunk Shot onto Patches. They're really focusing Patches down when I have a +1 Metagross on the field. It's not awful for them to do that. I'm kind of okay with that. 2v2, and I'm gonna get enough power off onto this Quillfish. Okay. Quillfish does have a Swords Dance up. This is not a bad second attempt. This is not bad. Earth Power's gonna KO! Ooh! That's huge! That's actually huge, because Scizor couldn't really touch that, but now I can happily X as a U, and to be honest, do I just Double Edge for as much damage as possible? I think so. I think we just gung-ho it. Yawn. Onto Scizor? Onto Scizor? Okay, 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 okay. Double Edge. Damage. Damage. +1. Respectable. Respectable damage. Okay. Okay. We have a match right here. We have some potential right here. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not mess this up, game. Do not mess this up for me. I'm X-scissoring and I'm double edging. Octazooka, please live. I'm a bulky Metagross. I am made of steel. I think that's it. Second attempt. Second attempt! I'm the best at this game. I am the best. I am the greatest at this game. I am... Oh, it feels good. It feels good. The demon is coming out in me. It feels good. What? I lost to a mere child? Like, you lost to a god. I am a god. I have ascended. I have ascended. I thought I was going to be here all night. I really did. I was prepared to have to level to like level 90. When I saw Suicune and Raikou, and I saw Calm Minds, I was just, you know, I was ready to be here all night. And you know, it's only been 38 minutes. That's respectable. That's respectable. Oh, okay. I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted. Thank you. I have it. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm letting this all go to my ego right now, and you will not stop me. Yeah, I was going to talk about question of the day before this all started, but I kind of forgot, so we'll get into that right now. Question of the day, while I'm, on my little high. What is your least favorite Pokemon memory? Mine's definitely not this. It's definitely not this. In fact, I can't even think of a bad memory right now. I just wanted to counter the one from last time. It's crazy how last episode, I was in a really bad mood, and I asked for your favorite memories so I could pick me up. And in this episode, I've had a really good battle just there, and I'm asking for your worst memories so I can drag me down. It's kind of weird how that worked out, but what is your worst Pokemon memory? For me, it was probably some Pokemon Showdown battle that lost to Hacks that I just don't remember. It was probably something along those lines. It's not a crazy exciting question of the day for me. I'm sorry that my answer is so bland, but hopefully you guys have some better ones. But I have this in my possession. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre do the Jiggy Jiggy and hop out of his own little lake. Kyogre is about to do the Jiggy Jiggy. I hope you're all watching and paying close attention. And also typing your comment furiously about your least favorite moment that's happened in Pokemon, because I am kind of curious. He did the Jiggy Jiggy and he floated away. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb? Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. Yes? What is it? Crazy rain and crazy sun? Wow, I never expected this. That's crazy. Wow, how could this ever happen? What have you wrought? You finally awoken Kyogre and made him do the Jiggy Jiggy so all of the rain got all crazy? And you made Groudon do the Jiggy Jiggy so all the sun got all crazy? And now, we're gonna go and potentially get ourselves a Rayquaza. We know what they're saying. They don't say anything different in this game. We get how they're slightly regretting their actions, but not really. That's fine. That's fine. We, next episode, are going to potentially go and have a look at getting ourselves a Rayquaza. Huh. I hadn't thought about that, but that's going to be a huge boost for our team. Carlos, what is happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heatwave ended, the deluge began. If this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn, no, the whole world will drown. The huge rain cloud is spreading from above Sootopolis. When the world's taking place there, there's no point arguing here. Sootopolis might provide answers. Alice, I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sootopolis. And we are following suit. We're gonna go, oh, well, first things first, I'm gonna fly to our good old trusty Oldale town, where I can round up this episode, heal up my team, and make sure that our Pokemon are burnt again for next episode. But we do also have to decide on what Pokemon we want to take with us, because we don't need Kip anymore. Which is actually great. It's actually great. Although Kip, in that final fight, while it didn't do a lot, that Rock Smash defense drop was genuinely crucial. It was. It was genuinely a crucial point in the match. So, as much as I think its moveset is absolute garbage, it was useful. I do also want to take the Incense off of it, because I might potentially need that on one of my water types. So we will go ahead and yoink that back on straight to me. And we will go ahead and slap Donphan or Arcanine. You know what? Let's take Arcanine back. Let's take Arcanine back. Hopefully we don't see just pure water everywhere anymore and it's not raining in every fight. If it is, maybe we'll take, Ludicolo or something. I don't know. Ludicolo's moveset did disappoint me. For anyone curious, I did level up a Lotad from Sootopolis. I evolved it into a Lombre straight away. Maybe if I kept it as a Lotad longer, then it could have potentially got Energy Ball. I don't know Lombre's moveset. I thought it got, decent grass-type moves no matter what, but apparently not. So, Lombre, while it didn't do anything too crazy, it was okay. It was an okay Pokemon for the time being. For now, though, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. I have completed my goal of defeating Archie. That was all I really wanted to do. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.